What's up, guys? Welcome to today's episode of the Other Side Podcast.
If you want to listen to the bonus episode, just subscribe to our Patreon.
That's patreon.com/theotherpodcast. And if not, enjoy this one.
Thanks.
Fadi, what do you know about rolling down in the deep end? What do you know about it? Tell me. I would like to know.
Clearly not enough. Clearly not enough. What do you know about rolling down in the deep end?
Every little detail.
Okay.
Actually, not enough. I didn't know that people hated that song.
Honestly, what the fuck does it mean? What you know about rolling down in the deep end? I don't even know the rest of the lyrics, but what the fuck? What is?
You need to look at.
I don't like the way
the songwriters,
the feeling of that song is.
They probably had like 30 songwriters. To be honest,
30 songwriters.
That's how songs are nowadays.
It would have 30 songwriters, wouldn't it?
I probably only heard that song a good like 6 times. That's like a radio song. I don't really listen to the main radio. And then for the time it was like on social media, I didn't really look at social media. So it was a surprise to me that everyone hated it. I was like, why? And then they pointed it out and I was like, okay, I get it.
I think it's because it's become, first of all, a meme. And second of all, when they remix that like with other beats that do not fit with it, and it just makes you cringe so hard.
Yeah, like fucking Problems. Well, A$AP Rocky and 2 Chainz and Drake.
Wait, they remixed it with
no,
that?
No. I'm just imagining like that would probably be horrible, disgusting.
I love bad bitches got a fucking problem, and yeah, I like the fuck I got a fucking problem. What you know about rolling down?
Yeah.
It just wouldn't fit. It would be so bad.
Yeah.
It would be so bad.
That would be horrible.
You should do that. You should remix it and just post it on your story just to piss people off.
I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. Fuck.
Get hated.
Speaking of hated, you know, everyone hates Donald Trump.
How are you about to turn this around?
How am I about to turn this around?
That's all you. That's all you. That's all you.
I think
tread lightly.
This is our thing, though. This is our thing where we say like sensitive things and just bullshit.
Try to flip it around.
Yeah.
Let's go. Flip hating Donald Trump around.
I mean, I don't care. You can hate the man. You can suck his dick. I don't give a fuck. But I did see. I was on Twitter once again.
As you are.
Okay. Yeah, it says okay on Twitter.
Welcome back to the Other Side Podcast.
Oh yeah. By the way,
too late into the podcast. That we
welcome to the Other Side Podcast, where we talk about
the grass is greener.
Where we talk about anything and everything because we want to, and we don't care.
Where we talk about rolling down in the deep end.
Okay, so anyways, COVID. We're about to talk about COVID.
Okay, because COVID got me fucked up. I can't even enter the country.
That's fucked up. Oh yeah, tell them how they got you fucked up. Tell them how they got you fucked up.
They got me fucked up because since I am not a citizen, yes, I am an immigrant. Believe it or not, I don't have a citizenship or a green card. Whoa, hella immigranty.
Hella immigranty.
By me. I'm sorry, that is an issue on my end.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not letting non-citizens and non-green card holders in. And, yeah, so I'm just like, I'm going to miss the whole summer with my friends. Meanwhile, everybody's out there partying. Oh, but they're scared of the coronavirus spreading. Fucking Texas is open. Everybody's doing their thing. What the fuck?
Everybody is doing
even
their
if
thing.
You're vaccinated, even if you show proof of not having the virus, like if you show a negative test result, they don't give a fuck. It's like all logic is out the fucking window.
Can people even get sick where you are? I don't know. Every time on FaceTime, it just looks like tranquility. So I don't.
Everyone's chilling over here. It's just like I haven't heard anyone get the virus in like ages. Mm-hmm. So it's just at least use logic, okay? If someone presents you a negative COVID test, they should be able to enter the country, because that eliminates the issue. Well, the issue was people spreading the virus from country to country. But if I show you a negative test, that should be out of the question. So why the fuck can I still not enter if I show you a negative test result? What more issues do you have with me? This is something else.
They said you
see. I'm taking this very personal because what the fuck? You're hating me. Just because I'm not a citizen. Fuck you. I'm so mad because I'm finna miss a whole summer with my friends now. For the second time in a row.
This could have been avoided
if I never left the country.
No. people didn't have to die. The many people that died didn't really have to die.
Yeah, why the fuck are you dying? Stop dying.
Wait.
Oh, that wasn't what you were going for?
That's not.
No, okay.
Donald Trump, a long time ago. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that part. I'm going to say the breaking news that was posted. It says, new study finds that the use of weight-adjusted hydrochloroquine, whatever the fuck, and some scientific ass words, right? They say that these two things combined improve the survival of ventilated COVID-19 patients by nearly 200%. On March 21st, when it actually hit US, like when everybody was like, all right, we gotta take this serious. Donald Trump tweets out the two like things, and he's like, taken together, have a real chance to be one of the biggest game changers in the history of medicine. The FDA has moved mountains. Thank you. Hopefully they will both be put in use immediately. People are dying. Move fast, and God bless everyone at US FDA. How many people could have, not been infected had people just not hated Donald Trump? Had he not just been an asshole, I think it's funny.
What was the things that could have been taken?
Hydrocloxy. I'll send you the thing. Maybe
I know vitamin D helps against it. Like people with vitamin D. People with a lack of vitamin D were I don't know how many
That's in general. Hey, if you ain't got vitamin D, bro, you just gonna get COVID. You might just die. You might just fall on the ground. You need to just look at the sun or something. Get vitamin D if any way you can. Please.
Just look straight at the sun. Just
straight
into
sun.
it.
No, straight into it.
But the New Scientist is a scientific paper, published an article, and the title is "Cattle That Spend More Time Around Humans Have Smaller Brains." And honestly, yeah, it makes sense. Because you know how fucking stupid I feel after 10 minutes of scrolling through Twitter? You know how fucking dumb I feel to be part of this? So yeah, of course sheep are getting dumber just by being around humans. I'm not even surprised. I feel myself constantly being dumber just by being around people.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. I can't talk about certain things because their responses make me feel less of what I am. So that's why I don't say a lot of things to people, for real.
It's messed up.
It's the same thing as
I just thought it was a funny article.
Imagine you have a friend group and you're just in there just talking about stuff. And it's like, but that's not real. It's like, damn, I got to go to somewhere where people have the same thought processes as me. It's like, how do I do that? And I think you just got to isolate yourself until your tribe comes.
I think you just got to get on Habbo and then just scour for people that are on the same tip as you.
Yo, we go on Habbo and there's this guy. True story. There's this guy on there and he's just depressed with life. He's like, bro, I don't he's saying a whole bunch of depressing shit. Fadi goes up to him and he thinks the depressed guy on Habbo, he thought it was Hampton, our friend Hampton. And he's like, no, bro. He's like, he didn't say Hampton. He was like, bro, you shouldn't ever feel, I love you, bro. You shouldn't ever feel, like you're not enough, bro. I love you. For real, I mean that. And the guy's like, oh my, bro, for real? He's like, yeah, bro. The guy's like, oh man, bro, you really saved me, bro. I was really just upset. And then Fadi's like, I'm like, Fadi, what are you doing? He's like, I'm talking to Hampton. No. Actually, it wasn't like that. We were just doing something else, bro.
You just pointed out now, yo, that was really cool of you.
Right.
Right. It's yo, there's I didn't, I'm not used to you, being so cool, but you're usually really mean to people and not. But that you were really sensitive and helpful. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's our friend.
I'm like, what?
And he was like, what? It was. I'm just trying to cheer up, our Hampton, I'm
like, Hampton's not in the game.
He's looking at me he's looking at me bro, that was not Hampton. I was and I started arguing with her because I'm kind of in disbelief. I was like, what are you talking? Because I thought he was playing with us this whole time. It's what do you mean? It's fucking Hampton.
I'm like, Fadi, that's a random person.
Hampton and never even played. That's a random person, Fadi. It's what? What the fuck?
You won't believe what this man did when he found out it wasn't Hampton, bro.
I was mad. I was mad that I helped a stranger.
This man, he went
I
up-
low-key went back and told him to kill himself.
He did.
No,
This
no,
is not a joke.
I did not go back and tell him to kill myself. I did not do that.
It wasn't that, but the context was damn near the same thing to a depressed person.
Yeah.
Like, it was like he basically was like, I didn't mean any of that. I thought you were my friend, bro. Like, I don't like you, bro. I take that shit back. And he was like, oh
my God. That was one time I show an ounce of humanity and it's the wrong fucking person.
the completely wrong. I mean, but bro,
It
you
would
could have
be
just
that.
you could have
That
left
would
it.
happen to me though.
But you could
That
have
would
left it
happen to
how
me.
it was. You know what I'm saying? Like once you found out.
But I
like,
think
oh,
I did. I think I did, didn't I?
No.
Or have I just tried to convince myself that I'm a good person?
all I know is that you could have let that man think that, you know, like you were really talking to him. And he
I really think I did though.
You did.
Did I not?
No, you didn't. I remember, bro. I was there. I remember
that
you were
shit
like,
slide.
you were typing
That's
like,
so
bro,
petty.
no. He was like, no, I don't. Take all that shit back. I remember. That was. That,
I might have said I take that shit back as a joke.
no, bro, you was serious. You called me. You called me and was like, that wasn't Hampton, bro. That wasn't. You were like calling me was that like confirming that it wasn't Hampton for real, for real. I'm like, bro, that wasn't Hampton, and you're just it's like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. Like, you said that. You said that verbatim. You said that to me. You're like, fuck that guy. I don't know him.
That sounds like something I would say. Hey, fuck them. Fuck them. Just fucking got free psychology.
That shit was so funny. Wes was there. Wes was there too. So I have like witnessed.
Wes was there too.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Wow.
Who else was there? It was just Wes.
Yeah, I think it was just
and
Wes.
I thought it was Hampton with us. I thought it was four of us playing, but no. Why was he hanging out with us then?
Who the guy? Because it's an online
fucking
virtual
knows.
world where you could just walk around and
True.
talk to people.
True. It's not like it's a real life awkwardness if
Right.
you go and just randomly talk to a group of people. That's exactly what it's for, actually.
Exactly.
Not to go and still talk to the same. You can just text them in that case. It's for meeting new people. So not to fucking hang out with your friends.
That's why I was so confused.
Then you can just
I
FaceTime.
was so confused, bro. You were so hostile. It was like we were in a It's like we had a clan. It was an outsider walking in. It's like, no, fuck him. No, get the fuck out. That shit was funny.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a special guest, by the way, because we recorded this episode previously, but their audio was just so messed up. The special guest was Tut Wheezy, but he didn't have headphones on, so his audio was just suppressed, and you couldn't hear every other word that he was saying. So it's like we just had to re-record it. It's messed up, but we're gonna have a special guest on here. Is it gonna be Tut, or are we just banning him for life for doing that to us?
We got Tut again. Tut's pretty funny.
He can tell his prison stories. But yeah, it got messed up. So here we are, though. Here we are. I want to know.
What do you want to know? You know?
I want to know what the fuck happens when you die.
Thought. That's a thought.
Oh, you're the first one to ever think that, Fadi.
That's a thought.
What an original thought, you fucking moron.
Yo, my friend sent me a video of a dog fucking a squirrel's dead mouth.
Is this why they try to catch them all the time?
Who, dogs?
Yeah. Always chasing squirrels?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Do they know that they can fuck their mouths?
Bro.
Yo.
I don't.
Yo, look at that squirrel's mouth.
When I seen that, I didn't know.
Wolf.
I just closed my eyes, bro. I just acted like I didn't see that shit.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
What was it against the ground?
The
Like,
dog
was the dog was
holding
dead?
up the squirrel with its hands. Like,
Was the squirrel dead?
it was dead. It was dead.
For the sake of the squirrel's soul, I hope it was dead. Jesus
No,
Christ,
it was-
you can't rebound from that.
It was dead. It was for sure
Okay.
dead.
So the dog killed it, and then was like,
I don't know if the dog. I didn't see the dog kill it. Like, you know, I don't know how the squirrel was dead. All I know is the squirrel was dead, and the dog was doing that. So I was like, wow. I've seen a lot of animals.
how big was the dog? Like, what breed?
Bro, it was like a boxer chihuahua, so it was like a little like. It wasn't that big.
Oh, so it probably thought it was another dog.
No. No. It was
they're
big.
tiny.
It was big, but it wasn't. It was, bro. All I know is he knew that he wasn't supposed to be doing that shit. The fuck? The fuck?
He knew.
Bro,
that
he knew,
was,
bro.
Because when he finished, he looked down and just walked away. He's like in shame for what he had just done.
There's some things that are just too primal for it to happen on Earth anymore. You know, after 2000s, like we don't need to go back and do like raping. Stop. Why are you raping anyone? That's so like, you know, Leif Erikson Day.
That's so 1800s. Like that's not cool anymore.
Bro, that's so like BC.
Anymore.
That's so BC and like Aztec. Like y'all need to chill out.
Socially progressive hipster.
There's a word I want to hear. You said what? Socially progressive. That's
Socially progressive hipsters. Like raping was so 1200 BC.
Did you see, bro? I have a video. There's a video, bro. It's like post 9/11. It's post 9/11, and the fashion designer for Louis Vuitton, I think, is talking.
Marc Jacobs.
No, the fashion designer of Louis Vuitton is talking to like some type of like fashion person, bro. And the guy's like, I took all my clothes from before 9/11 and I burned it all. Because they're so pre 9/11. They're so pre. And the guy's like, oh, they're so pre 9/11. And he's like, pre 9/11.
I've seen the video.
Right? And then he's like, make a face before 9/11. He's like, oh, everyone's happy. He's like smiling and shit. He's like, okay, now do the face on 9/11. And the guy, he's just staring like. And then he's like, now do it after 9/11. And it's so awkward. It's so awkward. The guy's just like, he's like moving around. And shit. He's just still just like. It was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's the post 9/11 face. I was like, okay.
Wow.
Hey,
if you still have clothes
copy.
from before 9/11, burn it. It's not in style anymore.
Because what the fuck? We entered a new era.
Come on now. What the fuck are you doing?
Do you remember where you were on 9/11? I don't know why that's a thing. Like apparently everyone remember where they were on 9/11.
The North remembers Game of Thrones face ass. You don't remember where the fuck y'all was at. If you was born 1998, you do not know where you was 2001, 9/11. You don't know. Shut up. Unless
I was probably putting peas and marbles up my nose.
I was probably
how
watching
fucking small I was.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit. I don't know. I was probably in the shower, sleep. It was in the morning too. I was asleep, bro. I don't give a fuck. I was asleep.
It was in the morning too.
I was asleep. It's fucked up that it happened in the morning because the whole day people were talking about that shit. The whole day.
Yeah, it just ruined the rest of the day.
Ruined the rest of the. I'm having a good. We're not supposed to laugh.
Like you couldn't have waited until like afternoon. Like god damn.
Right, damn, like shit.
Like you could have cut my sadness in half by just doing it a couple hours later.
Yo, imagine the people that woke up like exactly when the plane hit the building. Like, no. Like,
that's your alarm. It's like what the fuck?
What the fuck? Like, what am I waiting
Someone woke up and was not late for work that day because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, imagine the people that were just late for work that day. It's like, I am so happy I'm irresponsible right now.
Yeah.
I've told you this before, but Seth MacFarlane was supposed to be on one of the planes, but he missed his flight because he was drunk the night before. That's crazy because I wouldn't have had Family Guy. I wouldn't be who I am. Because Family Guy has shaped, like the humor of Family Guy has shaped so much of like my humor. I wouldn't be the same person. I wouldn't. I swear to God, I wouldn't be. I would be dull. You know what I would do? I would probably be like an engineer, which is pretty cool. Fuck. Damn.
Why is that funny?
Why did 9/11 happen for all the wrong reasons? Yeah, I completely got a fucked up haircut, by the way. I don't know if you can. I'm kind of scared to show it because it's going to be like, it's going to be on the internet forever.
Wait, what happened?
Just look at my haircut. That's what happened. The fade is just not proper.
Who'd you go to?
Why is it so difficult to have like a consistent barber in Sweden? It's so difficult. I've jumped from barbers. I feel like a whore, okay? I've jumped from barber to barber like 5 times in the span of 3 years.
3 years? How many barbers have I had?
And one of those years,
Just 3.
I wasn't even in Sweden.
But that's okay. That doesn't
because for the first barber, it's so annoying. Like whenever I booked an appointment with him, I get there, he's cutting somebody else. Like, what's the point of my appointment if I still gotta wait? So, and then he was like, yeah, and he was from New York too. He was a good barber, but he was fucking just irresponsible with everybody's time. Mm-hmm. So he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stop cutting here. I'm gonna cut from home. I go to his crib, which turned out to be far as hell one time. Far as hell. Like, it took me like a good hour and a half to get there. Mm. I get there. It was in the morning. Mm-hmm. I tell him, where you at? To his own house, where you at? He's not even in his fucking house, and he's like, I'm gonna be late. How are you late to your own crib? How are you late to your own crib? All you had to do was not leave. That's your only responsibility, was to stay put until I got there. Turns out he was getting his fucking haircut. What the fuck? Why would you give me this time? Why would you give me this time if you're not going to be home at this time? I swear to God, 2 minutes past my time, I walk away. I was like, I'm not fucking having this. 2 minutes past like the time that he was supposed to call me, I'm just walk away. 5 minutes later, as I'm walking back, he's calling. I'm not responding. I was like, fuck this guy. I'm not, like, he done this several times. Okay? Not at his crib, but like at the barbershop. Mm-hmm. I was like, fuck this guy. Find another. Oh, right after that, I try another barber in the city. Mm-hmm. He fucks my shit up so hard. Like, he fucked my shit up, and with no.
He must have really fucked your shit up.
He really, because the way he was doing my lineup, bro. I'm like, it's not straight. And he back, you know, when a barber just like backs up, like adjusts your head, and then just looks, and then he touches a little bit, and then he looks, and he's like, it's straight. I'll look in the mirror, it's not fucking straight. It's slanted, like it's like to the degree of the Nike logo. It was so bad, low. It was so bad, and I was like, it's not. Do you see? It's slanted. Like I'm pointing, like, look, it's going down. And he fixes it a little more. And then when he fixed it, I was like, well, how straight you want it to be? It can't just be how like what? I was like, just get me out of here. Wow. Just get me out of here. And the fade was so bad. Lo, the fade was so bad. It looked, you know how you're supposed to like have a like different sizes, like different lengths from down to like that's what creates the fade. Mm-hmm. He didn't even blend like the different stages. He didn't blend, so it looked like steps. It looked like steps. It looked like the fucking Mayan temple. It looked like the Mayan temple, bro. It looked like steps. Like, it looked like fucking ants walk up the side of my fucking face. It was so bad.
I'm sorry that happened.
He did not blend. And the fucking back of my head, bro. I asked him for a skin fade. It was like heartbreak. And he had the nerve to ask for $20 fucking dollars. 22.
22. Why 22?
Because 200 like Swedish currency is like approximately $23.
Oh. Okay.
That was just one time I tried. Never going back there. I'm seriously doubt that they're still open. There's no way they have any business. I should have known it was a bad spot. You know why? It's in the middle of the fucking. It's in the heart of the city. So many people walk past there. You know what the red flag was? What? There was 5 chairs in that barbershop. All of them empty. That should have been my fucking call. That this is not the place. 5 chairs in the middle of the city, in the middle of the day.
He was waiting on
nobody's in the chairs. Nobody's in the fucking chairs. He was waiting on fucking me. He was like, I'm finna get his ass. Those 2 barbers in there just chilling. They have nothing to do. The man has the audacity to take the fucking money from me. He barely made eye contact with me when he took the money. He knew what the fuck he knew what the fuck was up. He didn't even look me in the eyes as he took the money. He was looking out. I swear to God. He couldn't. Yeah. He didn't dare.
Yeah,
he didn't dare look me in the eyes.
Just fuck that boy up. Yeah.
Took the money. I'm here. I'm right here. Right? I'm right here. He's like taking the money, looking out. Yeah. Who you looking out for? Nobody's coming in here.
No one's coming in here, bro.
No one's coming in here. I'm gonna make sure of it. I just stood in front of the barbershop.
Don't go in here. Don't come in. Hey, look.
I didn't even say anything.
Look.
Just look. This is the. I just stood at the entrance of the door just so that they know I just got a cut from here and this is what it looks like.
It's like they're window shopping. We're just looking at
yeah,
you.
but a bad mannequin.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to look like that. Shit, let me walk faster away from here.
I'm sorry that happened.
That
to you.
and then
Oh yeah. But you need to explain what happened here. Like who did this? What just happened?
I can't even say shit because it's a family friend.
I get that though. My mom fucked up my shit before, so it's like when the family do it, it's like you can't really say shit. Like,
It wasn't really like related to us, but it was a family friend, and we've known them, and it's like they're nice to me, but it's like I'm not going to you again.
I think I found a barber in LA that only charged $20, but that was my man's though. Like I met him first time and we just clicked. So it was just,
Put me on.
his name.
Put me on.
What is his name? I think I still follow him, bro. He might be in Jamaica though. He's from Jamaica.
What? Oh, he's back there.
Yeah, he got kids and shit. Like he be around. So I don't know if he's there right now.
It's the barbers with the baby mamas that just be, on tip.
It's the barbers with the baby mamas. Look, if you a barber and you got a baby mama, it's either one or two things. The first one is that you are locked into the barbershop. That's all you just stay in the barbershop and you meet all your homies there. You meet all your hoes in the barbershop. That's what you do. You in there. The other one, you're a slacker. You're a slacker and your baby mama is the reason why you don't cut hair good. That's one of the two. Simple. Straight up.
One of them is you. Yo, I actually met a barber in DC. He was pretty cool too. Like he was so. He had a baby mama, but he was like really cool. He was really cool. And I just like I'm finding barbers in these cities that I'm not staying at.
Fucking
they're good.
Found a good barber in Gothenburg. Gothenburg sounds so much like Gotham. Gotham, Batman.
Except it's Gothenburg, and I'm the band man. I get banned, so I'm the band man.
Can't wait to wake up.
But low-key, Batman is
man.
band man.
You said what?
Batman is.
He is.
He is the band
He
man.
is band man for sure. I think about that. The fucking internet, man. You can look up. You could get so much information in so
You can
little time.
get 20
Ridiculous.
terabytes of porn just right there.
And on top of that, we still have books. It's not like we got rid of books. I mean, unless we're talking about Library of Alexandria.
No.
That's probably the biggest L. That's probably the biggest
biggest
historical L that we can ever take as humans, as humankind.
It wasn't like the whole concept of the Colosseum.
Oh no, that was probably fun as fuck. Think about it. If you had
We've thought about it. We've talked about this. Edging in the middle of Colosseum. Being sentenced to 2 hours of edging. If you nut, they'll cut your head off or feed you to the tigers. That was the whole thing that we had.
That's funny as fuck. I was watching Game of Thrones, and it's just crazy because in Game of Thrones, like
You?
Yes. What the fuck? I love
You fuck with Game of Thrones?
I like medieval shit. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I was watching it.
That's cool.
And the dragon lady, bitch was a dragon. She come through.
The dragon bitch.
She come through and like stop slavery, right? She stopped slavery.
Yeah.
For this one city, but then it turns against her because the slaves is how how the higher up people was like running up at everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also
What season are you on?
I finished it. Like I finished it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when like the season finale aired, I watched it.
Okay.
But fucking yeah, all that shit happens, and then the slaves are like, bro, we don't know what to do. So like, can we like be slaves? Like, can we like sign a contract to be a slave again? And she's like, what the fuck? Like, why? I freed you so you can be a slave. He's like, yes, because what the fuck? You just come in here and just do shit that you want to do, but we low key, this is how we live. What the fuck are you talking about? So I'm thinking about the Colosseums and how like if you're already up, if you're rich, you're just betting on fighters and getting more money. So they love that Coliseum. Like rich people, the elite, love the Coliseum.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
they love that shit.
It's wild.
But like prisoners and people that were like
Yeah,
that they fought against, like the Roman like Empire fought against and like caught, like warriors that they caught, and it's like, okay, you're a slave now, and you're gonna fight in the Colosseum.
that's crazy.
Bro, it's crazy how they just had exotic animals fight people there. Like they caught exotic animals. Like let's make this interesting.
Primal.
Imagine being the guy killing a tiger in front of 60,000 people.
Oh yeah,
with a spear or some shit.
You had to get some hoes off that though. Slave hoes, something.
You think they gave you hoes?
No. I do believe you fought for your freedom at one point. Like if you won a certain amount of matches, it's like I'm out this bitch, bro. What the fuck you?
Right.
Stop playing with me. I killed a tiger in front of your bitch face. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, but they would have like I think executions there, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. They had all that shit.
Didn't they have like they just experimented with the human body? They had horses like tied to like somebody's arms and legs being tied to like horses on either side, and then you just start running and ripping the person apart, like their limbs.
Yeah. Back then,
like they just experimented. It was like, let's see what happens. Let's see how.
That shit was so fucked up back then. Like literal primal consciousness back then. Like
so primal.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
It was very physical to them. Like nothing. It was just pure, just physical. Like what I see is what I see. Once you die, you die. I don't care.
But it's so Machiavellian. Like imagine, okay, we're gonna tear this person's limbs apart. And you're just there, and it's like you're watching it happen. You're just like, okay, his limb's about to get torn apart. And imagine the guy, he's just waiting. It's like, it's not a movie, because he's like sitting there. There's not going to be anything last second that comes and saves you. You're just like there, and then it happens.
Yeah.
They just run. The horses run. And then you're just waiting for the rope to reach its end, and you're done. You can't even like fight against it. All you gotta do is just close your eyes and relax and let it happen. Then boom, your shit is ripped apart.
Then, bro, like threats were probably ridiculous. Like I'll take your lungs out and hang them with you. Like what? The fuck are you talking about? Hang me with my lungs? You could probably hang someone with their small intestines though, or large intestine for sure, large intestine. But that's crazy. That's like some Mortal Kombat finish him shit. You know, fatality.
They for sure like slit people's stomachs open and like pulled out their intestines.
Oh yeah, there was some that. Damn. Like I really like the medieval times just because of I really like it because of the feel, to be honest. Like this, I don't know, it's like I almost get what is it called when you like reminisce something?
Nostalgic?
Yeah, nostalgic when I see that shit. It's cool. But it was just dirty and awful, and people thought it was stupid as fuck back then. Everyone was stupid back then. So
imagine being smart in that time.
That's the thing.
What advantage you have over people.
Exactly.
You can be a king if you're just smart.
I figure like people like just study like alchemy and just like was actually like really smart though. Actually,
even if you're a scientist, they would hang you if you said the world was round, and the fact that Earth revolves around the sun. So even being smart was the fucking dangerous.
It's because the church, bro.
The church,
because the
fucked shit up.
The Roman Church, they were on, still on bullshit. Still on bullshit. Fuck them.
To this day.
To this day. I ain't gonna say fuck the Vatican because I might disappear if I say that. But you already know how I'm feeling about him.
At least the Vatican recently like made it criminal to sexually assault. Why just now?
He made it criminal to what?
He made it so that priests can get prosecuted and be like considered criminals if they have like sexual, not allegations, but like if they have, I don't know what it was, but it's like
it wasn't. You're right. What you said, it wasn't already illegal.
I think it was, but he made it like official, like he stated it, like he made it as like, yo, you finna get booked if you like do this shit.
He do it himself, so why he acting like?
I think the current pope is like the better one.
That's what they say. That's what they say every time.
I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing there. I have no idea what they're doing there.
Think about that though. Think about the power. How does a pope
Well,
get
but
power?
he doesn't even have any power right now. Like they have no say in anything. They have no say. Like the Vatican has no say in anything. Like they don't have that power anymore. What are they controlling? The oil? They're not. They don't have shit. It's just a little island. Is it even an island, or is it a city?
You know the
It's like
Vatican
the smallest.
owns our souls.
All right, bro. What?
There's a legal tender that says something like that. It's kind of the same thing with like
I ain't signed shit.
it's kind of the same thing with the Social Security numbers and people of America. Like as soon as you like sign on like the birth certificate, like you're like a product of USA, something like that.
You're a product of USA.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can get like deeper into it, but like there's like specific things I need to like note out that I forgot. So it doesn't really matter too much. We're alive, aren't we? So
I don't think anyone owes me because I've lost my birth certificate. I do not know where it is. I don't have it. I don't know. I don't. Yes, Lo, I'm so dead ass. Like I don't have the birth certificate.
I think you get one from your hospital.
Lo, you know where I was born, okay? Do you? You know where I was born.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can't,
Yeah.
you
I
can't
don't. Where the fuck? They're not getting shit.
They're not getting shit. Oh,
They're not getting shit.
Oh wow, yeah.
I don't exist, bro.
Yeah, don't lose any type of like ID or anything. Like don't lose
I will never be able to prove myself,
ever.
bro.
ever. Damn, that's crazy. I know my mom, like my
Astrology bitches are never gonna crack this
yeah,
code.
'cause you don't know the time like you're born, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
What were you
There
saying,
has
though,
to
your
be-
mom?
No, I had thought about that though, because there has to be some type of way to get your birth certificate if like the hospital is either damaged or just out of service, because that's stupid. That's crazy. Because you need your birth certificates for like, a lot.
A lot of stuff, but like if you have other form of identifications, they don't. I've never been asked about my birth certificate over here in Sweden ever. Not for a driver's license, not for a bank.
You're right. There's a lot of documents that they say you fucking need that you don't. Okay, like my GED, my graduation. I've never seen it. Never seen it after I graduated. It wasn't mailed to me. They said it was mailed to. I've never seen it. I've never needed it. Why did I need to graduate high school?
I could have just done drugs and fucked around.
Really? I mean, I did anyway, but still. Like,
Exactly.
like,
I mean, that's
come on.
exactly what I fucking did.
I have not seen it touch that piece of paper. I don't need it at all.
I don't want to see it,
don't.
actually.
I
I repent
I
it.
don't. Yes. In Jesus' name, yes. Christ. Yes. Get it away from me.
If I see it, I'm throwing holy water on it.
I was watching The Conjuring actually, and when they did that, when he threw holy water on the the guy who was possessed,
Exercise.
I was
The
laughing.
yoga instructor.
I was laughing so.
He was throwing at the yoga instructor.
No. Look, he's throwing water. It's like, be gone, like the water's just hitting the person. It's sizzling. I'm like, what is?
Yeah.
Just you pray over the water, and it's literally a weapon. That's what happened in Dusk Before Dawn. Yes, I think it was
That's Before Dawn.
I think that's the movie. Dusk Before Dawn, I think, or Dawn After Dusk, whatever the fuck. Those Dusk Dawn. Let's call the movie Dusk Dawn. In that movie, towards the end, they had to use. I'm not going to spoil it because you might want to watch it or somebody else want to watch it. But they had to use holy water in the end, and how they did it, they literally just prayed over some water and it just started working. And it's like, wow. You remember when I told you about the alchemy thing, where it told you all the list of shit? One of the ingredients is literally holy water. So I'm like, do you really make holy water? Like, do you really pray over water to make it holy water?
Which prayer? Which is the correct prayer?
Prayer, what do you say over the water? And if that's the case too, could water be like, you ever seen the water test?
What's that?
Where the guy took like rice and like 3 jars of water, and then he put rice in all 3 of the jars of water, and then one of the jars of rice, he was just saying like, yeah, I hate you, I hope you die, all a whole bunch of bad shit. And the other one, he was saying like, I love you, or I hope you become like, you're gonna become great one day, like all this shit. And the other one, he just didn't do anything to. The one he didn't do anything to, it kind of just stayed the same. It kind of like molded a little bit after, because it's just rice and water. What do you expect it's gonna do? And then the one he said he hated and he fucking hopes dies, that got really molded and like really ugly, like way past like the other one that didn't get touched. Like it was molded horribly. And then the one he was like, I love you too, like I hope you, it was like fermented. It was like really great. It was not moldy at all. It's actually showed signs of growth. I'm thinking of the same thing with holy water. Literally, if you like bless water, what if Jesus?
I don't think that's true though. It's so crazy because my teacher, my science teacher, told me that.
Oh, shit.
My science teacher told me that, but I just thought she was full of shit. Cause she said a bunch of shit that was like.
Did she tell you could talk to plants and they'll grow?
Something along those lines, but I think she was just like a middle-aged, like single woman that's just like.
I mean, yeah, bro.
Why didn't
you think she was right? Why didn't you think
she was mean to me? So I just like by default didn't.
That does it though. That really does it. Like I've had great teachers, but like great teaching ability, but like as soon as like they just do something to me I don't like, it's like, yeah, fuck them. They can't teach. This is stupid. I don't know what the fuck this is. That's hilarious.
At one point, she called me. She said, because like we had like a cleaning day, like the whole class was supposed to be clean, like all the chairs were supposed to get up on like on the desk so that they could clean and everything, and like I did a little bit, but like I didn't do like everything, so I like kind of like finessed it, so I did my shit technically, but like it wasn't like all the work. And she just came out and she was like, you are a I don't even know how to translate it, but she was like, the best way I can translate is like a slider, like you're just sliding, like you're just like sliding away from like chores, and like you're trying to like do this and that. I was like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck you. I was just smart enough to do what you asked me to with minimum effort.
Right. Which is
and I guess that's what she was like trying to get at. But I was like, what's wrong with that? Fuck you.
That's actually how you're supposed to do life. You're not supposed to do everything so hard. Like the hard way isn't the only way, and it isn't the only right way. Of course, it's a right way because it's like, it's been proven a whole bunch of times. But find your own way to do certain things. Because, yeah, how you think things get found out in the first place? People are like,
Anyways, I graduated that year from that school with the highest grades, and I received an award on stage. So thank you very much. How?
Wow. She was probably looking at you like, all the discipline has grown him into a wonderful young man.
Oh, discipline.
She's
now.
Like happy for you and shit. You're like, yeah, fuck you. Because in truth, I think all teachers are like happy for us, but we're like, I hate them. I hate them.
It's so funny. It's so funny because literally today I met an old teacher. Like it was since like third grade, second to third grade teacher, right? And I met her, and she was like kind of recognizing me now because I was like by the lake by my house, and I was like, "Is this like this school?" And she's like, "Yeah, this is us." And I was like, "I went there," and I was like, "Anne?" Like his name is Anne.
Oh, and I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Imagine I did that.
That was so
and
stupid.
Who asked? Who asked? Do I look like I care? Like, damn, we're just older women here trying to help little kids.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and it was like, and it was like, oh my God, hi. It was like, do you remember me? It's like, yeah, your face. I'm like, I look way different. How do you remember me? I like started low-key questioning her. It's like, I remember your face. It's like, my name is Fadi. It's like, oh, it's like so nice to meet you. Like, I remember when like you took us like on a trip to your house, and we saw your dog. What was the name of the dog? She was like Polly. And I was like, oh yeah, Polly, like and whatnot. She low-key had a cute daughter. I should have asked for what her daughter's name was.
Yo, what your daughter be doing?
What's your
daughter a
where your
slut?
daughter at? Where you instead of where your mom's at, literally where your daughter at? Where your daughter at?
Facts.
No, but so I said that, and why did I say this? This is so stupid. But then she said, yeah, cause like it was like, oh yeah, I did that trip, like with several classes, like they went and came and like they met my dog, and I was like, and it was such a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, you're not doing that now though, are you? She was like, no, it died. It turned 15 years old. But the way I said it, bro, I like kind of made a joke. It's like, I kind of made a joke like, yeah, not much visiting with your dog anymore now, huh? Like something like that. Like it was, like thinking back on it, it was like it wasn't that funny. Like why the fuck did you say that? It's more fucked up than funny, because she didn't laugh, and I was like, but she was just smiling. Like you were like going off of like the laugh from the previous sentence. Like I damn near think that she didn't hear me, because she was just like, I was like, oh well, nice to meet you.
There's just
But what the fuck did I say?
There's just one teacher that was pretty as fuck. Like subject.
You ever had like this hot teacher? I've never had a hot teacher or like a hot replacement.
Once, but it was a replacement teacher. She was there because the teacher had a baby, so she just had to cater to that. And she was literally, because she was our science teacher, but she looked like a Playboy bunny. Like she looked like
she came in with a red tight dress or something.
Daisy Dukes type girl. Like, bro, it was ridiculous. Like white blonde hair. Like it looks like she just came from Beverly Hills. Like she was really like, and we were just like, instead of like
setup,
instead of like being bad, like being like, we would just be like, you don't notice, like, why are you here? Like we were like, bro, like you're not a teacher. Like she wasn't given teacher. She was given like, this is a porn set. Like what the fuck is going on? Yeah. But she came every day.
Where's your glasses?
Every day she would show up, and like along the.
Did she actually teach? Like,
she
was
did.
She good?
She did actually teach. I mean, she was. I wouldn't say better than our other teacher, but I guess we learned some stuff. She was a little bit funny. We cracked some jokes, but yeah, that was pretty much it.
Did you fuck?
Come on now, that was 7th grade. Of course not. I wanted to. But 7th grade.
Of course.
7th grade, I was a virgin.
7th grade.
Fuck. I wanted to fuck everything. Come on now.
Wait, you wanted to fuck since 7th grade?
Seen a squirrel. No, sorry, I'm playing. That was a joke. That was a dog joke.
Yeah, you a dog, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't even think I wanted to. It was just like the mystery of it, It's like, what is it?
What is there?
What's
I wonder what her dick looks like. You just didn't know. You just didn't know. Wait. You don't have dicks? Oh. What is that? Help!
It's an abyss. It's a labyrinth. What? That's crazy though. Facts.
Yo.
Facts.
What is this?
But now,
crevice. What is this rift?
Now kids.
Where does this rift lead?
In 7th grade, they just know automatically. They know.
What they
come out the womb knowing.
Bro.
Come out the womb fucking.
I think the average age to lose your virginity and losing your virginity in Sweden is like 15, 16. Like they start early over here. It's fucked up. A friend of mine lost it at 12.
Sorry to that man. I'm so glad space not real. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I think we got a good amount of time.
You're gonna end it off on space is not real. All right, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to have a special guest in the next one.
Yeah, maybe we'll get I don't know who actually. So